There are moments in life when you feel, deep within your being, that something greater is reserved for you. It may be a persistent feeling that you were born for something special, a purpose that transcends the ordinary, that goes beyond appearances and the expectations of the world around you. This quiet yet powerful call is the voice of your soul. It's the essence of what it means to be one of the chosen. If you feel this pull, if you sense a force guiding you to discover a higher purpose, know that this is the first sign that you carry a unique mission. The chosen do not appear by chance. They are guided, awakened, moved by an inner wisdom that only grows stronger over time. But to understand and access this potential, you must listen to and accept the call. The journey of a chosen one is not simple, nor often even sought, but it is transformative. It invites you to observe the signs that appear throughout your life, the small messages from the universe that reveal who you truly are. These signs may arise in unexpected ways, an unusual coincidence, an intense dream, or even a calm voice that whispers advice during a moment of silence. Yet they are always there, awaiting your recognition. They are indicators, little revelations that the path you are on is special and that you are one of the souls prepared to bring more light and awareness to this world. If you identify with this feeling, if it resonates as something familiar, then I invite you to stay and embark with me on this deep exploration. Today we'll uncover what it means to be chosen and how to recognize, protect, and expand this essence in your life. It is a journey of transformation, of connecting with your spiritual power, and of learning to hear the signs from the universe. This is your call to awaken and understand the magnitude of the path you, as a chosen one, are destined to walk. An inner voice begins to question everything that is superficial. It manifests as a growing intuition, a feeling that becomes impossible to ignore. This is the beginning of spiritual awakening. And for the chosen ones, this awakening is the key that opens the doors to self-knowledge and purpose. It breaks the boundaries of the ordinary, inviting you to look beyond appearances, conventions, and the noise of the external world, to seek what is true. Spiritual awakening is not a one-time event. It is a continuous call, a flow of understanding that deepens as you immerse yourself in it. It leads you to see that you are here not merely to survive but to live fully and consciously. As this awakening progresses, you become more aware of your actions, your choices, and the energy you carry. You realize that the world around you is a reflection of your inner state and that your essence is, in fact, part of something much greater. This awakening is a gift but also a challenge. It asks you to release old beliefs, let go of what limits you, and have the courage to explore your own truth. This process can be uncomfortable as it requires you to question what once seemed safe. It's like a light illuminating parts of yourself that were hidden, revealing both shadows and light. But in doing so, you align with your true self, one that is not bound by others' expectations but knows and trusts in its own essence. This is the starting point for a journey of self-discovery and purpose. Spiritual awakening prepares you to see the world with new eyes, to perceive what was previously hidden. It sets you on a path of constant growth, where every experience, good or difficult, takes on deeper meaning. And so, the chosen one begins a journey of expansion, a path where the ego becomes an ally and no longer a prison, where the heart and soul guide each step. This is the moment to embrace awakening, to recognize your essence, and to prepare for the journey that only you can walk. It's the call to access your truth and, in doing so, to touch and transform the world around you. Intuition is a silent gift, an internal compass that guides the chosen one with wisdom that transcends logic. It is a form of deep knowing, a calm voice that speaks without words but brings unshakable certainty. For those on a spiritual journey, intuition is an indispensable resource, and the closer you get to it, the more aligned you become with your true purpose. Intuition reveals itself in many ways, from subtle sensations to intense perceptions that cannot be ignored. It manifests when you feel something beyond rational explanation, a feeling that guides you to follow or avoid a path, to make or refuse a decision. It is a precious gift that needs to be cultivated and respected, for it carries a direct connection with your spirit and with the forces of the universe that protect you. Dreams are a natural extension of this intuition. Often, what the conscious mind doesn't understand during the day appears in the silence of the night, bringing symbolic messages, visions, and memories. In every dream, there are fragments of truth that can illuminate your path. Sometimes these messages come as metaphors, but in others they are clear warnings or directions. Keeping a dream journal can be a revealing practice for a chosen one, a tool for recording these messages and understanding the signs that the unconscious and the universe bring during sleep. Trusting the inner voice and the messages in dreams is an act of self-confidence. It's like building a relationship with your own spirit, where you learn to listen to and honor what you feel, even if you don't immediately understand. The practice of recording and reflecting on dreams and intuitions becomes a gateway to inner wisdom, which has always been there, waiting to be heard. When you trust this inner voice, it becomes clearer, more assertive. The more attention you give to your intuition, the more it guides you accurately. This inner compass not only points the way, it strengthens you, offering security and serenity to move forward on your journey with an open heart and an awakened mind. There are moments when the universe speaks directly to us, in a subtle, almost secret language that only those who are attentive can decipher. These are synchronicities, events that seem to happen by chance but carry a depth and purpose that transcend logic. They are the way the universe confirms that you are on the right path, aligned with your purpose. It's as if an invisible hand were guiding each of your steps, bringing you across paths and situations that speak directly to your spirit. These synchronicities can manifest in various ways. It may be that moment when you think of someone and unexpectedly, that person appears or sends you a message. Or perhaps a phrase, a song, or even a book that crosses your path and answers a question you've been pondering. These coincidences are, in fact, subtle reminders that you are not alone, that the universe sees and guides you. When you pay attention, you realize that these signs are everywhere, waiting for you to recognize and value them. The chosen ones are especially sensitive to these synchronicities because, by following the spiritual path, they open up to a deeper communication with the universe. By acknowledging these signs, you strengthen this connection, showing the universe that you are attentive and ready to receive its messages. And as you value and observe these signs, they become more frequent, like an ongoing dialogue that keeps you on the right track. By embracing synchronicities, you start to see the world with a higher perspective, realizing that nothing is by chance. Every person you meet, every word you hear, every experience you live, everything is part of a divine orchestration that aligns to lead you toward your purpose. These moments are reminders that there is a higher order and that you, as a chosen one, are an essential part of this great plan. Be attentive and open. Allow yourself to trust this flow and realize that the universe is always by your side, guiding every step. With each recognized synchronicity, you become even more aligned with your path, with the mission the universe has reserved exclusively for you. Challenges are inevitable, but for a chosen one, they take on a unique and essential role. Rather than merely obstacles, challenges become catalysts for growth and spiritual expansion. Each difficulty, each test of resilience and patience, shapes and strengthens the spirit, refining the self into a higher version that is connected to purpose. They bring hidden lessons, gifts that only experience and overcoming can reveal. It's easy to see a challenge as something that merely disrupts harmony. But for a chosen one, each challenge is a disguised opportunity. It represents a chance to strengthen the soul, to learn from pain, to grow in confidence and resilience. A chosen one does not avoid challenges because they understand that these are what prepare them to fulfill their mission, to handle the pressures and responsibilities that their light carries. Challenges reveal inner power, a power the chosen may not even have known they had, enabling them to face situations that once seemed insurmountable. These moments of difficulty are also a form of purification, a kind of spiritual cleansing that removes what is no longer necessary and brings forth what truly matters. Each challenge is an opportunity to look inward, to confront fears, hurts, and insecurities that could hinder growth. Facing them with courage allows the chosen to shed superficial layers, revealing the strength and purity of their essence. By embracing challenges, the chosen discovers that they are greater than any obstacle. They understand that these tests do not arise to stop them but to prepare them for something grander. So rather than resisting, they welcome the experience, extract the lessons, and grow stronger. This doesn't mean the challenges won't be painful or intense, but that each pain brings with it a promise of renewal. Like a tree that grows stronger after a storm, the chosen one emerges from these trials with deeper roots and an even stronger connection to their purpose. The connection to nature is a vital source of balance and renewal for the chosen ones. Amidst the living, pure energy that emanates from the earth, trees, rivers, and wind, they find a kind of refuge, a place where they can release tensions, restore inner peace, and attune to the flow of life. Nature, in all its simplicity and grandeur, offers a silent wisdom that the human world often forgets, but which is essential for the spiritual journey. For the chosen, contact with nature is a way to recharge the soul, to reconnect with their essence. Walking barefoot on the earth, feeling the breeze on your face, hearing the sound of flowing water. These are more than just sensory pleasures. They are grounding practices, ways to anchor yourself that help stabilize and harmonize your energy. When you connect with the earth, something profound happens. You align with natural forces and recover an inner peace that is constantly disturbed by the pressures and distractions of daily life. This practice of grounding not only calms the spirit but also strengthens presence. It reminds you that, like nature, you are part of a larger cycle and that, no matter how intense the storm may be, calm will always return. The chosen recognize that nature is a great teacher, imparting lessons in flow and adaptation, letting go of what is old to make room for the new. By observing the course of rivers, the growth of trees, and the flight of birds, you learn that true strength lies in connecting to the natural rhythm, in being flexible and resilient. Spending time in nature also purifies the chosen's energy, releasing accumulated negativity, dense emotions, and vibrations that may block spiritual flow. Each moment in nature is an invitation to renew, an opportunity to return to a state of full presence, open to the universe. As you tune into this flow, you allow yourself to receive the revitalizing energy that emanates from the earth, a healing force that strengthens and prepares you to continue your journey with a light heart and a clear mind. Seek these moments of connection with nature. Find time to be silent, to walk barefoot, to observe, and to connect deeply with the natural world. It will always be there, available to support and guide you, and the more you open to this connection, the more your energy will harmonize, reflecting the strength and peace that nature holds in its essence. Authenticity is a courageous choice, and for a chosen one, it is not merely a preference but a vital need. Living true to one's essence is what allows the chosen to manifest their purpose and expand their light in the world. In authenticity, every aspect of the self aligns with inner truth, and that truth shines unmistakably, guiding and inspiring those around. Authenticity does not demand perfection. It requires presence and sincerity. It asks you to accept who you are with all your strengths and weaknesses, and to express the genuine version of yourself without yielding to the pressures of meeting others' expectations. When a chosen one is authentic, they not only honor their own journey but create space for others to feel free to be themselves. Being true to yourself is, therefore, a spiritual act of service, as it spreads courage and inspires authenticity in those around you. The chosen's journey of self-discovery inevitably involves embracing their individuality. It is essential to embrace every unique trait, every experience that has shaped who you are today. Your particularities are not flaws, they are marks of a unique purpose. And the more you accept and value your singularity, the more you become able to contribute in ways that no one else could. The value of individuality lies in its ability to express an irreplaceable light, a contribution to the world that is uniquely yours. Living authentically also means establishing clear boundaries, saying yes to what resonates with your purpose and no to what diverts or compromises your truth. This commitment to authenticity strengthens the chosen and protects them against manipulations and diversions. Knowing who they are and living in alignment with that, they do not allow themselves to be shaped by external forces. Each step they take is a true reflection of who they are, and this integrity keeps them safe and aligned with their path. Being authentic is to accept your own light and shadow without trying to hide or distort who you are. It's knowing that every quality and every challenge carries a purpose. When the chosen adopts this stance, they begin to live with a freedom that is uncommon. They become a source of inspiration and strength for those who are still searching for the courage to break free from masks and embrace their own journeys in a full and true way. Chosen ones often influence those around them in ways they themselves don't realize. Their presence, actions, and words have a deep, often silent, but always transformative impact. Without necessarily seeking it, they become sources of inspiration, models of courage and resilience, motivating others to seek a truer, more meaningful life. This is the power that emanates from someone living aligned with their purpose, and the chosen, understanding this, start to see their impact on the world with new clarity and responsibility. This positive influence is not the result of a conscious attempt to change others but a reflection of the light they carry. When you live with authenticity and purpose, it awakens in others a desire to do the same. It's like lighting a flame in a dark room. Your light allows others to see what they couldn't before. And in seeing this light, they are drawn to find their own truth, to explore their essence. Each small gesture, each word spoken sincerely, becomes a seed of transformation. Often you, as a chosen one, may not immediately perceive the effect you have. You may not see how your actions, even in the simplest situations, inspire those around you. But know that your journey itself is a beacon, guiding others to see possibilities beyond the ordinary. When you face challenges with courage, when you act with compassion even in difficult situations, you become an example of spiritual strength. You become someone who awakens in others the desire to grow and live with more presence and purpose. This influence is a sacred responsibility. It does not require perfection, only presence. It requires the chosen to continue on their own path of self-discovery and elevation, trusting that by doing so, they naturally attract and uplift those around them. Every person touched by your light is someone who may also become a source of inspiration for others. And so, the positive influence of the chosen expands, transforming the world quietly yet powerfully. To keep energy high and purpose clear, it is essential for the chosen to integrate daily practices and rituals into their routines. These moments of connection with spirit are like anchors, support points that strengthen the spiritual journey and restore inner calm, especially amid the challenges and distractions of the outer world. Daily rituals create a sacred space where the chosen can connect with their essence, renew their energy, and remember the greater purpose that guides them. Meditation is one of the most powerful practices for the chosen. It offers a moment of silence and stillness, where the mind finds rest and the spirit can express itself without the barriers of rationality. During meditation, you allow the voices of the ego to quiet, creating space to hear intuition, feel peace, and align with higher energies. Starting the day with a few minutes of meditation creates a protective shield, an inner strength that accompanies you in every step. Visualization is also an important practice. It helps you manifest what you wish to achieve and align your intentions with universal energies. By imagining yourself fulfilling your purpose, your mind and spirit adjust to this reality, strengthening confidence and clarity. Visualizing yourself surrounded by protective light, for instance, can be a way of reinforcing your energy against negative influences, allowing you to stay centered and focused. Creating a sacred space at home is another simple yet profound practice. This space can be a small altar or just a corner where you place objects that connect you to your spirit. Crystals, candles, plants, or any symbol that represents peace and elevation to you. This sacred space serves as a physical reminder of your spiritual path, a place where you can go to re-energize and find guidance whenever you need. It becomes a refuge, a place where you know you will find clarity and peace. Additionally, cultivating gratitude is essential. Being thankful daily for what you have, for each step taken, and for each lesson learned amplifies your energy and reinforces the connection with the universe. Gratitude opens doors because when we acknowledge the blessings in our lives, we become receptive to receive even more. It's an act that not only raises your vibration but strengthens a positive outlook and brings a deep sense of contentment and abundance. By integrating these rituals and practices into your life, you strengthen yourself and create a solid foundation to face any challenge. These moments of connection and introspection are daily reminders that your journey is sacred and that by caring for your energy, you keep your light shining strong and unwavering. The journey of the chosen, though luminous, is often marked by periods of isolation. For many, this isolation may be painful, but for the chosen, it assumes an essential role. It is an opportunity for introspection and self-discovery, a phase in which they can delve into their own essence and understand who they truly are, without the influences or expectations of the outside world. These moments of solitude are not empty. They are rich in meaning and discoveries, as they allow the chosen to reconnect with their spirit and strengthen their identity. Solitude, unlike what many imagine, is not loneliness. It is a state of meeting with oneself, a space where peace and reflection are cultivated and where silence becomes a healing tool. In the silence, all the answers that were previously hidden begin to emerge, and you find yourself able to look at your emotions, thoughts, and aspirations more honestly and deeply. It is a time of internal alignment, where each fragment of your being begins to find its place, to harmonize. These periods of isolation also bring clarity about what truly matters in your life and help you recognize the people who genuinely resonate with your essence. When in silence, the masks fall away, superficialities lose their meaning, and you find yourself surrounded by a simplicity that enriches you. This clarity about what is real and what is temporary strengthens your discernment, making you more selective about where and with whom you share your energy. Embracing solitude is also acknowledging that your growth is unique and that it will not always be understood by others. This process, though it may feel isolating, is a preparation that strengthens you, shaping you to become increasingly true to your purpose. The chosen one who accepts and values these moments of introspection emerges renewed, with clearer vision and deeper inner peace. Thus, these periods of isolation are not punishments but sacred opportunities for rebirth and spiritual strengthening. Accepting these moments and allowing yourself to grow from them is an act of courage and wisdom. By doing so, the chosen one transforms isolation into solitude, and solitude into self-knowledge, discovering that even when alone, they are never truly alone, for they are in the full company of their own soul. For the chosen, understanding and accepting divine timing is essential on the spiritual journey. Unlike human time, with its rush and urgencies, divine timing has its own rhythm, a cadence that harmonizes with the universal order. Learning to trust this timing is challenging, yet it is one of the greatest gifts a chosen one can achieve, as it brings peace and confidence, freeing them from worldly anxieties and expectations. Often, the mind desires quick results, immediate achievements, and the heart fills with restlessness when things don't unfold as expected. But divine timing teaches that everything happens at the right moment, precisely when we are ready to receive, understand, and fully embrace each experience. It is a reminder that a greater wisdom is operating around us, guiding each step of our journey, even if, from our perspective, we cannot always see the full picture. Trusting divine timing is an act of faith and surrender. It means releasing control, letting go of expectations, and understanding that every step, every pause, and every twist is part of a broader, perfect plan. This understanding brings an unshakable calm, for when you accept divine timing, you know you are exactly where you need to be, that each moment is a fundamental piece on your path of growth and learning. This trust in divine timing allows you to embrace the present with more presence and gratitude. Instead of looking to the future with anxiety, you begin to see the now as a gift full of opportunities and lessons. You realize that every situation, every encounter, and even every challenge carries a teaching that prepares you for what is to come. With this perspective, the chosen one learns to appreciate waiting periods as times of preparation and strengthening, times that equip them to receive what the universe has reserved in a fuller, more conscious way. By synchronizing with divine timing, the chosen aligns with the universal flow, allowing life to unfold harmoniously and truthfully. And then each step on the journey becomes lighter, each challenge transforms into learning, and each moment fills with purpose. Trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be and that everything in the right time will happen as it should. You who walk this spiritual path are called to cherish and protect your light, to recognize the strength you carry, and to expand it with integrity and love. Every step you take toward your truth contributes to a greater purpose, and your commitment to authenticity is a gift to the world. What you face and learn on your journey is not only for you, it is an essential piece in a greater web of awakening and healing. Along the way, you will encounter moments of deep joy and intense challenges. Some days will be filled with clarity and inspiration, while others will bring doubts and trials. But always remember that these highs and lows are part of your evolution, that every experience, no matter how difficult or surprising, contributes to your wisdom and strength. Never underestimate the impact of your presence and your inner work. With each person you inspire, each word spoken with sincerity, each moment you choose to act with compassion and respect, you are lighting a flame in someone's life. You are a light amid shadows, a silent example of courage and truth, and this is why your mission is so important. If you feel that this message resonates with the deepest part of you, if you recognize this calling as something of your own, remember that there is a community of souls who share in this same quest. We are not alone on this journey. Like this video, share it with those who also need to hear this message, and subscribe to the channel to become part of a circle that values truth, elevation, and self-discovery. With each encounter, with each new awareness, we move forward together, fueling our light and strengthening the path for all who come behind us. Thank you for being here.